Who's this guy?
This whole thing is complete bullshit, and always has been. I mean, what's his job, really?
To keep shit from reaching the woodlands. Jack, I don't know where they are.
You're a bar. You're supposed to have darts around.
And I normally do, but who knows where the fuck they went to after...
Hello again.
Come on, Holly. I need entertainment. This'll do.
Hello. Don't worry, Grendel. I'm not here to hurt anybody, for God's sake. Look, you can all relax, okay?
Okay, I know. Just relax. I'm not here to start anything.
Okay.
Miss White, I heard you had kind of a strange morning.
It's been kind of a strange morning for everyone, I think.
Every time I see this guy, he seems to lose weight. It's amazing. It really is. He loses weight and yet somehow keeps all the muscle.
Jack.
Wolfie, my dear, how are you?
Are you trying to charm me?
Because, we were just talking about you. All of us. At the bar, here. About you.
I just need to talk to Holly. Privately.
Alright, just give us a second first. I'm dying to hear about the body that came out of the East River this morning. It was a fable, right? Oh, everyone knows.
Tweedledee was just here.
Huh? I didn't release him.
You said it looked like Snow White.
He's still supposed to be in custody. Crane.
Sorry.
Snow.
Tweedledee said you arrested him for no earthly reason. Kept him locked in the cellar all fucking night. He said you tortured him. Which, I don't know, that seems like a breach of your legislative duties. Bigby, come on. You can't be so dumb as
Jack, find the off button, now!
What is it with you two? You and Gran are all, let's get a posse together when there's no one around, but as soon as the big bad wolf walks in, your tails go between your legs. Cat got your nerve? What happened?
What happened? I'm tired is what happened.
Tired of what?
Of trouble, Jack. I'm sick and tired of trouble. I don't want any more. So just stop revving his motor, or wait outside, or fuck the hell off. I don't care which.
Bigby, look. 2 fables are dead. And shit, Gren's sister,
Holly's sister.
Holly's sister, has been missing for what? A few days now? And we haven't heard word one about it from anyone.
Actually, have there been any updates? On my sister?
I don't know how to say this to you, Holly. The woman we found in the river.
Who was it?
You know who it was.
Boy, I sure walked into that one.
If you say one more fucking thing, just one more thing.
Finally.
God fucking damn it. Of course, the dear princess Snow fucking White is all safe and sound. Where were you when we reported this weeks ago, huh? Where are you when we ever fucking need you? If you'd give 1 ounce of a shit about her, about any of us, she might have been saved. She might have been cared for. She might have been...
Holly?
All right, everyone. Clear out. I ain't leaving her with you. No way.
Snow?
Holly,
Get the fuck out of my bar.
Can't do that.
I just
It
want
should have been you. It should have been you, and it wasn't.
We recovered this from her personal effects. I thought you might like to have it.
I didn't know she still had this. The copper was from a dwarf mine. It's very rare and very old.
Let's listen for once.
It's quite lovely.
Gren,
Yeah?
take off for a bit, would you?
Are you sure?
I gave Grendel a hard time last night, but I've since kind of come to see where his frustration comes from. All that righteous anger in the lower classes.
I don't know that much about her life. Honestly, we didn't talk often. She was lost here in the city. She just got swept away by it.
Did she have any friends? Anyone who could tell us what she might have been doing? Why she'd be a target?
I don't know about her friends. She hung around where she worked, mostly.
Yeah.
She was hooking to pay down debt. It ate me up to see her that way. Eventually, the only people she owed were at her work. You know, that shithole club, the Puddin' and Pie.
Oh. Oh, good name.
The owner, Georgie, with all his fucking fees. It's a crock of shit. That's how they kept her under their thumb, really.
I think I might be starting to see.
Holly, it's okay. If it's too much, we don't have to do this.
Fees, huh? What kind of fees?
Sounds like one of those old company store kinds of ploys, designed to entrap people by keeping them in debt.
Yeah.
We can probably learn more at the club. We've got a lead. Maybe we can take it from here?
Lily.
Thanks for everything, Holly. Is there anything we can do to...
No, I'm better off dealing with things alone. I don't need sympathy and I don't need charity.
It's not charity. It's looking out for our own.
Where is she?
She's at the business office. She's taken care of.
I'm gonna have to go down there and get her. Fuck.
Please, we can handle the funeral arrangements.
No, it's a formality with trolls. We burn our dead by sunrise, or I don't know. Some old world shit will fuck your soul up.
Of course.
Okay, good.
Let's go down to the business office and start making the necessary preparations, all right? That club?
I'll go down there now. See what I can find out from the owner.
You were good with her. I'm impressed.
I'm trying.
Really. Thanks. It just made everything easier.
I'm trying here, but I get a nagging sensation I'm letting things slip through my fingers. I think Holly told us that all the information that she wanted to tell, that she could tell us, because she obviously wants to catch the skill, and she might think of something later. But let me talk. It's kind of non-stop in this episode. I'm going to need to pause every now and then to just have a little bit of a recap, because I think of things. What if she was glamoured? Right? What if she was glamoured? Because she's like a special order. If she was, when she says hooking, I'm assuming she was a prostitute as well, you know, under a glamour. And what if her glamour was Snow White, so the people who fantasized about having, you know, sex with Snow White could have it, and it would be black market, obviously, because that's the most efficient track marks to help with the pain of doing the job in the first place. This is all very sad. And as for other stuff about the bar, I was certainly far more lippy last time, wasn't I? Yes, I was. Grendel was winding me up, and so I decided to, you know, have a go right back. But his anger was coming from this righteous place of a lot of the, I guess you'd call them lower classes of Fabletown, and he's representative of all that. And so I think by being quiet there and letting them, you know, not imposing my opinion on the situation, it had the feeling of something that would resolve itself, you know. I feel like I'm not explaining that correctly, but yeah, I'm sure it'll be fine. I'm sure you guys know what I mean as well. Is this Jack from Jack and the Beanstalk? Jack is always up to something, but he's the guy that brought back the tarot cards, by the way. But he's not nearly as smart as he thinks he is. His plans to get rich quick often backfire, but his confidence never wavers. He thinks he's the most important person in Fabletown, but everyone knows him as a mostly harmless smart ass. Smart ass. I believe that's one word. Harmless trickster. Jack Horner. Afraid I don't know. Afraid I do not know, though I'll probably look it up after I'm done with this, because I get curious about this. I looked up Grendel after I was done with the fable. So it's a shame I'm not exposed to more of these fables, because it would make for some interesting things to say throughout this, but, you know, the characters in this are strong enough without. Lily and her sister grew up in the homelands together, but had a falling out shortly after moving to the mundane world. Aimless and increasingly destitute, Lily turned to prostitution, and now she's the second victim in an ongoing murder investigation. Yep. Yeah, we promised Holly Lily's body. I'm not entirely sure that's going to work out, to be honest. She could already be down the wishing well. The witching well, sorry, not the wishing well. Which would be really, really bad. However, it feels like we really did kind of make a breakthrough there, you know? Actually tried to help, do that sort of thing that we meant to be doing all along. And I think at the right moments there, I stepped back to let Snow kind of take the reins and do the comforting thing. And so I'm very glad I brought her along, actually. Okay, let's see, because I imagine that situation, trip over my words, could have gone a lot worse. Troll Cross is an amulet made of iron that was foolishly thought to protect the wearer from trolls. Lily acquired hers while wandering through the wilderness searching for something to eat. She came across a human, but before she could devour him, he held the troll cross out and shouted, back, you troll." After enjoying her tasty snack, Lily plucked the cross from the dead man's hands. After the exodus, she didn't eat the hands? What a waste. After the exodus, she wore the troll cross constantly as a reminder of better days where she could go around eating people like a lovely person. Okay, I think we're good. There's only a few more fable entries to find in this chapter. There's only a couple, actually. Are these all based on moral choices, or am I just missing out on conversation options? I don't know. Can't believe Dee was talking shit about me. What a bastard. After I was nice and gave him stuff as well. Sigh. And Crane let him go, obviously, because he didn't want to implicate an innocent man. He clearly is innocent of at least the murders. God knows who his employers are. At least we know it's likely not Bluebeard. I'm not sure Dee's loyalty would extend to allowing himself to be almost knifed or beat up by Bluebeard, you know, just to, you know, provide a decent cover story. I guess we'll see. But anyway, let's carry on. I actually forget where we are. Oh, middle of the street. Get off the road! Riding in a taxi makes me miss Snow. Pudding and pie.